Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Keep on the Borderlands, Episode 6, In the Maze of the Minotaur. I'm DM Bobby D. Tonight, we have Gam Gam, the human warlock of the Undying, played by Bo. We've got Varric, the human fighter that used to be a guard at the keep, and played by Jen. And we've got Darrow Lionheart, a human paladin, a new person to the keep, played by David. And we will get on with the adventure. Welcome everybody this evening.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
So the party is inside the tavern, the Golden Goose, and they had just gotten back from getting routed by the orcs earlier. They spent the night, so everybody's healed and got all their spell points back and stuff. You notice that Tirnock did not come down after the night, after sleeping. And you've seen the two boys outside, and they were waiting for him, and they haven't seen him. Billy and Reed. And they said that Ormer, who didn't go on the last adventure with you, had checked out of the room. So you don't know where the heck they are. You went and checked on Tirnock's room, and empty. So you guys don't know what happened. But while you're in the Golden Goose here, a human comes up, and he's got split mail armor on, has a long sword and shield, and he says, "Hey, are you the group that has been going to the caves and adventuring?" I'm role playing for the whole party. And you guys say, "Yeah." And he says, "Well, any way I could join?" And since now you know you're down 2 people, you're like, "Well, heck yeah, come on in." So now you guys have met the new guy, Darrow Lionheart. And that's where we sit. You don't see Carl Dimplebottom or Celine anywhere around. Haven't heard from them either, so you hope
Who's
to find
Carl Dimplebottom?
Steve. He hasn't started playing yet. So I don't know, do you want to go out to the board and see what's going on, or do you want to go back to the caves?
We can probably check the board and see what's there before we head out there.
All right. Well, it's out by the fountain.
Alright, I'm checking the board.
You see that an elf was lost out on the marshes south of town. You see something about the magic user that wants to find a wand that was lost in the caves area. And you hear that there is a mad hermit that lives to the north. And he comes to town occasionally. And then there's the normal stuff about the caves.
Well, any of that sound interesting to you?
I'd like to.
I heard was the wand. I didn't hear the rest.
Well, Derek, I know you're not the smartest one, so you probably can't read well. But it says that there might be a wand lost in the caves.
What else is there? Is that just the only one? Because that's it. That one's been up there for a while, but that one sounds good.
I agree. Bringing back a wand would be a fine adventure.
Well, I guess we're going to the caves then.
And the caves are very dangerous. But you can go. Do you guys, do you want to walk there, or do you want to take your wagon?
I'd like to take the
Thanks,
wagon.
wagon.
I'd also like to inquire if the boys would like to share a platinum piece to drive the wagon and protect it while we investigate stuff.
Ooh. They definitely would.
I'll give them each I'll give them one platinum, and then I'll give them each a moldy fucking cookie. There you go. Keep your strength up.
They happily take the moldy cookie and the platinum piece. They have never seen this much money in one place.
There's more where that came from. I'll pinch one of their cheeks.
Butt cheeks?
That too. Good game.
There they are, Reed and Billy. So when do you guys want to head out? It's morning. You just had breakfast.
Good as time as any.
All right.
Yep. Belly full, sharpened sword. We're good to go.
So you guys,
Oh, before we leave, actually,
yeah.
Here, you guys take these, and I'm gonna give each of Darrow and Varric. I'm gonna give them each 2 healing potions.
Ooh, okay. And
2 what?
Healing potions?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, thank you, Madam Game Game.
No
Thank you,
problem,
Gam.
sweetie.
David, you know how to bring healing potion over to your character?
Is it the potion of healing?
Yes, potion of healing. And then just to the left-hand side, where it has 1, just change that to 2. And Jenny, I did that for you already.
Thank you.
Now you have 22 potions of healing.
Ah,
No, only 2.
thank you.
Alright, I'm set.
Okay. And even without your pack, Varric, you are encumbered because of your plate mill. That's just one of those things that's going to happen.
Armor class is worth it.
What was that?
Armor class is probably worth it.
Yes. 18 without a shield. And it appears that
Definitely worth it.
Darrow also has a very good armor class. 19 with his shield.
Good, because I don't.
Yeah, we have to watch Gam Gam. She doesn't have very many hit points or good armor class, either one. So Gam Gam pretty much stays in the distance, and she's a long range attack person. But she kicks ass.
I didn't know if Varric wanted to tell you, Gam Gam, but he picked a blind fighting. So he can see 10 foot in magical darkness.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Well, we will switch the caves, so you guys take the road down. You hang a left. Now, when you get up,
See this sweet 144p image.
all right, you guys are traveling along this road, and you're heading up towards the Caves of Chaos. Now, when you get about right around in here, you notice that there's patrols up until about then. After that, there's no patrols. I'm going to have Gam Gam give me a D6.
It's 3.
All right. You guys are going to get up to the caves. For David's, since he hasn't been here, I'm going to explain to him what you guys see. Now, you guys have already heard this, but once you got off the road, the forest you've been traveling through has been getting more and more dense, tangled, and gloomier than before. The thick, twisted tree trunks, unnaturally misshapen limbs, writhing roots clutching and grasping thorns and briars all seem to warn you and ward you off. But you have forced and hacked your way through regardless. You guys are entering right here. This is not the scale, of course. And the X's are the caves people have been to. You guys have been to. When you get there, you stepped out of the thicket into a ravine-like area. The walls rise rather steeply to either side to a height of about 100 feet or so. And dark earth streaked with rock, clumps of trees grow here and there, both on the floor of the ravine and up the sloping walls of the canyon. The opening you stand in is about 200 feet wide. The ravine runs at least 400 foot west to where the western end rises in a steep slope. So as you're standing there looking, you look up and you can see up like 100 foot up all around in the end here. At varying heights on all sides of the ravine, you can see black mouths of cave-like openings in the rock walls. The sunlight is dim, the air is dank, and there's an oppressive feeling here, as if something evil is watching and waiting to pounce upon you. There are bare, dead trees here and there, and upon one near you, a vulture perches. He's not purchasing anything. He perches and gazes hungrily at you. A flock of ravens rise croaking from the ground. The beat of their wings and their cries magnified by the terrain to sound loud and horrible and echoing. Amongst the litter of the rubble, boulders, and dead wood scattered about on the ravine floor, you can see bits of gleaming ivory and white. Closer inspection reveals that these are bones and skulls of men, animals, and other things. You know that you have certainly discovered the Caves of Chaos. Cave F held some hobgoblins. Cave G, it held an owlbear and a bunch of slimes. Cave A held kobolds, little dog-like men. When they went up to Cave B, they encountered some orcs and they run off. And that is where you guys are at. It's daytime. You don't see any movement. Gam, what's your perception?
13.
I'm going to have you give me a perception check.
It's an 8. I believe I don't see shit.
And I'm going to have Varric. All right. You guys don't see shit.
Fucking wearing blinders, boys.
Mm-hmm.
There was movement at the mouths of one of the caves, but you didn't see it. So what do you guys want to do?
One.
David, we have the ones with the pink X's on them are caves that we have cleared out.
They generally don't get refilled unless it's been like a month since you've been in it.
Oh, we know there's something in Cave B.
Yeah, we did try to go to B. There were some orcs in there. They kicked Varric's ass, so we ran away.
Yes.
So that might not be the best place to start.
No. Excuse me.
I'll see.
Do you want to start with I?
Yeah, let's do it.
This map was created by Mike Weem, so this is courtesy of the Weem that we're using this map.
He's a real Weemer.
So how do you want to approach that? You can climb the hill. Well, where do you want to climb it at? To the cave?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
That'll work.
Kind of, as we're making our way there, though, I'm gonna try to instruct people to avoid the trees. Like, I mean, of course, we can't avoid these, but since we have seen like flying kobolds and shit hanging out in them and stuff like that,
Yes.
might be good to be cautious.
Well, we could go up here and walk around them if you want.
Not near the less hill, the better.
That's true.
So you guys start right here. You start climbing up this hill. It's not terrible climb. You don't have to even roll an athletics check or anything. But I'm going to have everybody give me another perception check on the way up. Finally, David, you see by Cave H, there appear to be some signs hanging out outside of it. You can't read what they say from here unless you go up to it. But you guys are about right here, climbing up the hill, heading towards I.
So it appears there's signs over by Cave H. Shall we investigate, or should we head and check Cave I first?
Well, we can step on over there and check.
It can't hurt to take a look at it.
See what it
All
says.
right. As you guys start angling towards Cave H, you do notice that there are signs beside the entrance cave, and it's written in they're written in Kobold, Orcish, Goblin. I know that David can speak Orcish. Does anyone else speak any of those languages?
Looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
Goblin.
Well, David can tell you what the one says that is in Orcish.
I speak Goblin, Elvish, and Dwarvish.
Okay, so you can read the Goblin, and pretty much it's going to say the same thing, different wording, but it's going to say safety, security, and repose for all humanoids who enter. Welcome! And then in parentheses it says, I don't know how they know how to do parentheses. Come in and report to the first guard on the left for a hot meal and bed assignment.
Seems awfully strange.
Sounds like they're trying to recruit some of the other races.
At least didn't say we'd like to have you for dinner.
Yeah, one of the bugbear caves said, come in, we'd like to have you for dinner.
It seems like they didn't think it quite through far enough to... Let's write that in human language.
Which, that was written in human common. The have you for dinner one, but this one, no, it's not.
Gives me a feeling that we wouldn't be welcome.
Now let's go back to I. Check out I, and then we'll come back to H.
All right. You guys, now you have heard rumors that the higher you go, the harder the monsters get. So this is on the second level. Of course, you cleared out everything on the first levels.
Half the monsters on the first level were sleeping.
So, I'm going to switch you guys over to the new map for Cave I. All right. You three are standing outside this cave. Now, Gam Gam, do you have any light spells?
No.
Okay, so Darrow and Varric are going to have to light a torch.
Nope. Can't I see a little bit?
Out here you can.
Okay, how do you get a torch going?
Oh, you just on your character sheet reduce your number of torches by 1, and they'll last for an hour. Let me
All right,
double check
I got a
for
torch.
you.
And I just decided to get rid of them all because I was smart.
Just now?
Yeah, on accident. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You know how to put them back on?
Yep.
Now, son, don't be lighting all your torches at once. We're not making a bonfire.
4th of July already passed, I thought.
Yeah, Jenny, you will. Or Varric, you will need to light a torch.
Always a reason to celebrate.
And that'll last for an hour. I'll let you know when it starts to sputter out. I'll give you a warning. I won't just say, oh, it goes out. And then you'll also have to have a hand to hold it. Unless during battle you want to throw it down. It doesn't cost any extra movement to draw your sword.
Do either of you use a shield?
Darrow uses a shield. He's got split
I
mail,
can carry the
shield,
torch for you.
split mail, shield, longsword.
I can carry that for you, boy.
Sure.
Well, thank
won't
you,
be-
Madam Gim Gim.
Sure you won't be encumbered?
Close. I might have to take a step and drag it a bit.
All right,
Oh,
Darrow.
wait, where's the entrance? Top or
Entrance is right here.
left? Okay, that's what I thought. It won't let me go in.
No, it won't. Not till I remove the barrier. There we go. That removes the barrier. And let me tell you what, before you go in there, Varric, let me tell you what you see standing there. See, it is a dark cavern, and there are piles of bones here and there. And that's, and it looks like there's some shit on the floor, like piles of bat shit and stuff like that. And leaves.
Okay, so bats possibly.
Well, it's a cave, so.
All right, guys, we're ready. Wait, what is my? I need to check.
Movement rate's 20.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was wondering.
So you guys can move, say, 20 feet at a time.
Like a big dead fellow.
Yes.
That's basically a pile of bones.
Okay. And this
So-
one? No.
Well, right there, Varric. I'll let Darrow get up by you and Gam Gam. So you get there, and you notice that you hear some, you hear some squeaking and hooting,
Rats.
and looking up on the ceiling,
Bats.
you end up seeing a bunch of creatures, a multitude, shall we say.
Let's not start again.
They are kind of furry. They look like huge mosquitoes.
Oh. Oh, looks like we got our first fight.
Let me show you what they look like. Oh, it won't let me. They have leathery kind of wings. They got like 4 to 6 legs. They have a tail. They have feathers around their head, and they have a long proboscis that they use like a mosquito.
Don't we fought these guys before?
Yes, looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
That's what I thought.
Its legs end in sharp pincers, and it's got a long needle-like nose that it uses to stick into people. So I am going to have everybody roll an initiative.
Yep.
Well, sure glad I brought my heavy armor today.
Oh, and be sure to click your token before you roll initiative. That way it sends it to the turn order.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No problem.
And like I said, you'll get nothing but help until you're not new anymore.
If you have any questions, just ask me. Like, I might give you shit about it, but I don't mind.
Hey, I'll take
Damn.
it. Thank you.
That's just the kind of person I am. Which, you know my dad.
Yep.
So, I got everybody's encumbrance, or not encumbrance. I got everybody's initiative.
And there's 13 of them.
All right, Gam, you got the first initiative. These things are very hungry, but they are kind of hooting and hollering to themselves, so they're not going to get the first initiative.
Alright, I guess my question would be, are they all, like, perched up on the ceiling? Or?
Yes.
Do a fire spell.
So they're going to be like 12 feet up.
Okay. Well, this could be bad.
And bitches on fire.
Fire I do not have.
Oh. Lightning?
I have a shatter, though.
Ooh, that'll work.
I was warning him about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it right... that point right there.
All right. Let's get a description here.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right. You make a sudden, loud noise, painfully intense.
Yeah, with my staff, like, in my main hand, I'm gonna tap it on the ground a few times, say a few words, and point at the ceiling.
All right. You said right here.
No, the one below that.
Right here. All right.
Yeah.
Within 10 feet. I'm going to do the group check. It is a Constitution save.
Yes. DC 15.
15?
of them.
Yeah.
And is it 15 damage?
Yes.
And half if they make it.
Correct. 3 successes.
No. Killed every one of them. At least all of them that were by the spell.
There's some more in there, don't worry. Alright, I'm
They fall down and plop on the ground.
gonna drop that torch right here on this ground here.
All right.
There, and I am...
Okay. Can you move yourself back to where the torch is, just so...
Yeah.
There we go. Even though we know you're going to be back by the entrance. These sturgeons are like... what
Weed
the
them out a
hell
little
is
bit.
that? And it's Varric. It's going to be Varric's turn.
Thank you, Gam. Well, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Four
Well,
of them left.
You actually will only know about one, I think. Can't see from where you're at. You'd be cheating to use the turn order to see how many are left. What would you like to do, Varric? I always got to delete a bunch of silence behind Varric's turn.
Move one more right there.
All right. Put on these dead and bloodied sturges that are on the ground. And that noise went like way throughout the area.
Oh!
So you attack with a glaive. You will be able to. Well, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to re-roll that. From where you're at, you cannot hit him with a glaive because they're 10 foot up or 12 foot up from where you're at.
Oh!
So you will have to throw something if you want to attack them. You shoot a light crossbow and it misses. It is now Darrow's turn. And you're able, as a normal movement, to move 4 squares. Unless you want to dash, then you can move 8, but if you move 8, you can't attack. And you can move diagonal, even though you may have to move, you know what I mean? Like if you're trying to move like horizontal and like to the right and up, that considers one movement. If you just want to go diagonal.
Was I here initially?
Yes.
Right there?
Yeah. That's where you were.
Oh boy.
They're up on the ceiling.
Yeah,
so you're
up
gonna
on the
have to-
ceiling. So you won't be able to reach him with your sword. You could maybe throw a javelin at him.
Nice.
Which one did you want to throw at? Just kind of like ping on him.
How do you ping? I'm sorry.
Put your mouse over him and then just press
Put
the
your mouse
left
on it
button.
and touch.
There you go.
Click and hold.
All right. Well, you hit that guy with the javelin, and it kills him. First kill.
Head throw.
Woo!
I had my Wheaties this morning.
Nice job.
Now this
Remind me to thank the cook.
Sturge, he's gonna come down, fly down, and attack Darrow. I am going to. I'm glancing at something on him. Yeah, you heard that spell from Gam Gam. It kind of echoed throughout the place. Right, he's going to fly down and try to stick his proboscis into your flesh. He does. He finds a kink in your armor, shoves it in there. He gives you 4 piercing damage, and he begins sucking blood. Now, Darrow, when you click on your icon, you see where your hit points are. Just click on it and put -4. You click on the 26 minus. There you go. And now you have a guy attached to you. So I am going to mark it with a green dot. He is attached to you. It is now Gam Gam's turn.
Is one on him?
Yes. It's got its feet, claws all pulled into his armor, and it's starting to suck some blood.
I'm gonna give it an evil look, point at it, and place a hex upon it.
All right. It gets a hex on it.
And that is my bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to, out of my pointing finger, shoot my Eldritch Blast. I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay. And David, if you'll get an X for good role playing and good exciting stuff. Sometimes your character will get an inspiration, and if that's the case, you can re-roll a dice,
Or you can give it to somebody else that needs
or you can
it.
let somebody else use it. So that Eldritch Blast hits that guy.
So 9 force and 3 necrotic.
Bam! He takes him right off of you, Darrow.
Much obliged, Madam Gim Gim.
I will.
I like this nice, respectful boy.
I will go ahead. It is dead.
Move back down the corridor a little bit, and I'm done.
And I'll go ahead and take the green dot off of Darrow, as you don't have one on you anymore.
Goodbye, face hugger.
Right?
This Sturge comes flying down. Attacks Varric.
Looks for Game Game.
You shut your mouth.
It's going to hit Varric for 6 piercing. And it is attached to you.
Damn it.
This next Sturge.
Now I get a green dot.
Well, I have him on you now, so that way maybe I don't have to.
Alright, I'm
that.
gonna put the green dot on myself.
Okay. Then This Sturge is going to come down and attack Darrow. He's going to miss with a 14. He couldn't get his proboscis in your armor. Last Sturge is going to come down and attack Varric. Going to miss Varric with an 11. It is now Varric's turn. You have one attached to you.
Now I'm gonna try to get him off.
You want to pull him off, or do you want to like scrape him off with a weapon? Or that's kind of hard, but you're able to do it.
Talk about some fine motor skills.
Right.
So I kill it.
It was attached.
Scrape it off too?
Yeah, it was attached to your thigh, and you killed it.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna take the green dot off.
Nicely done, Sir Varric.
Thank you.
And Varric, did you make yourself go up in level?
Did I? Yes, I did. I'm 3rd level.
Yeah. Okay, and Darrow is 3rd level also, but he's got to do the payback. He'll be 3rd level for a while. I just figured, and I only did that because there's a couple of you tonight.
Right.
If there were 6, he'd have been 1st. And now it's Darrow's turn.
So I think I want to do...
These two are not on the ceiling anymore, correct?
Right, they're not on the ceiling. They are right next to you.
Very good question,
now
thank
you
you.
can use your weapon.
Yeah, anything that's within 5 feet radius of you, you can attack without any problems. That would be like Sturge, or Varric.
So I want to do my Shield Master on this guy.
Okay. I'm going to have you post that.
I want to use as a bonus action to try to shove this guy to my left.
And I think I may have lied to you when I told you about this. The Shield Master, you can push them away up to 5 foot, but it doesn't actually make them prone, like I had said.
Gotcha. Okay, hang on 1 second then. Let me read the rest of this real quick.
That's the other one. I told you there's another feat. And that is the shield thing where you could, the shield bash.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the bash makes them go prone.
Now you can, as a bonus action, you can hit this thing with your shield. It's just going to push him away.
No, I want him nice and close. And we're just gonna we'll move here.
Move in between them. I don't give them like bonuses against you if they're flanking you, like one attacking from behind or whatnot. We don't worry about that. We assume your guy is like head on a swivel, looking all around. Which one are you hitting with the longsword? Because you did hit him. All right, you stab him, kills him.
Good job.
At higher levels, you'll be able to attack more often
Darrow.
than just once.
And then there was one, hopefully.
All right, Gam's turn.
Alright, my bonus, I'm going to move the hex to that one.
Okay.
And then I will point and blast again with the Eldritch Blast.
Ho! Critical hit! How you like that shit?
Critical hit.
So 10 force and 1.
You basically blow that thing up.
Oh, that's actually a lot more damage than that, but that's okay. It's not adding my feet. Or my.
Kavoom, he explodes.
We like that shit a lot.
I'll go ahead and wipe some coagulated blood from my face and say, good job, Game.
Oh, thank you, dear.
A lot.
You guys are out of combat.
Thank you, Gam. Thank you, Sir Darrow.
Well played, everybody.
And I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw as you begin to be dizzy.
I don't feel too good.
All right. You guys feel a little dizzy, but you also feel like you're not sure of directions anymore.
Me too.
Yep.
Is it from their bites?
Game feels the same way,
Hmm.
and she wasn't bitten.
Didn't get bit.
I feel fine. I know where we are.
We should step back outside of the thing.
I might need some fresh air.
Maybe we should go back outside the cave for just a minute.
Yeah, collect our thoughts.
Which way do you wish to go? Um, so you guys were gonna just like follow the wall, or what were you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. Stand on the wall and head back down.
Okay, you guys can do that.
Until we get outside and try to get some fresh air, see if it makes us feel better.
Well, you guys can go ahead and move out of the cave, as long as you follow the wall. Because when you try looking around the cave, you get all confused as to what's what and where's what, like directions. And you guys get out here, you breathe for a little bit. Are you still concentrating there, game?
For an hour.
Do we feel better once we get outside?
Nah, not really. 5 minutes passes and you don't.
Could be some kind of magical nonsense.
What do you?
Gam
what's that?
Gam.
Gam.
Gam, you notice inside the cave, you've seen some movement of something large. You couldn't tell what it was, and it was fleeting. It's gone now.
Okay. Just for like I understand. But my devil's sight,
Yes.
it's 120 feet and it's like normal vision. Like I can it's
No,
not
I thought
like
it was.
dark
I
vision
thought
or
it was
like that.
300.
No, that's a different thing.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you just noticed movement, and by the time you looked over there, it was gone.
Well, there's something in there.
Around a corner, so it didn't like back out of your 120
I say
feet.
we stick to one of the walls and we just follow it around.
We can do that.
Sounds like a swell idea, Game.
If you get more than 5 feet away from the wall, you're going to lose your direction. That's what you're feeling.
All right, let's stick to the left wall since we did the right. Come back down.
Unless otherwise stated, I am going to keep casting Mage Hand every minute to carry the torch
Okay.
by Daro.
All right.
That
Well,
thing's getting a little too hot.
What I'm
for my
going to do
taste.
is I'm going to give that sight back to him.
Yeah. I forgot I picked up Mage Hand when I got Pack of the Tome, so.
So Varric says, I'm going to keep my hand on the left wall. Now, Varric, right now, you're lost.
What do you mean I'm lost?
That wall you're up against is not the wall, the left wall.
Yeah, it is.
No.
She's even lost in real life. Come back over here.
And you can pass through each other's characters, too.
What do you mean? That wall went around the corner, right?
No.
Sir Varric, where are you?
Sir, get back here.
Hear their voices, and you're able to come back down.
There's a wall here that's the left.
All right. You see more junk, more bones, and such.
Since we're having to move slower anyway, because of movement rate,
Yeah.
I'm going to hang like 15 feet behind them and try to stealth.
Okay.
Sneakily follow them.
Give me a stealth check. All right.
Yes.
You guys don't even hear Gam.
Are you back there?
Yeah, Daro.
I'm a following. Seems like a labyrinth of sorts.
Does.
All right, you guys stop right there. You hear footsteps that come charging out of the darkness.
Uh-oh.
A huge minotaur.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
He comes charging. He's got a huge battle axe.
Of all the holy spirits, what is this creature?
We're gonna need an initiative.
I am going to need initiatives, but he is going to have first chop at you guys.
Again.
He's carrying a huge spear. Oh, sorry. He's carrying a great axe. He's going to gore, though. He's going to try to gore Daro when he is with his horns as he comes charging.
Holy hell.
I plant my feet and prepare.
He gores you and misses. Actually, he's reckless. At the start of his turn, the Minotaur can gain advantage on all melee weapon attack rolls it makes during that turn. The attack rolls against it have advantage also. So he's actually going to hit you with his gore, because it'd be a 23 at advantage. And he's going to do 19 piercing plus
Ouch!
Uh-oh.
8 more.
Oh.
So 27 piercing.
Poor Daro.
And you are bleeding and laying prone over here against this wall. And now it is Varric's turn. And he was a great roar as he came. Boom, and he hit him. Knocked him up into the air, and his body did a little few twists until it landed in a crumpled pile.
Donk.
Got a huge axe, and looks like he's wearing some type of chain type armor. Gonna use your great weapon fighting. All right. Well, that 15 is a hit for 12 slashing. You wound him a little bit.
Can I use my action surge?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Take it off and attack again. 13's gonna miss.
Oh, crap.
Plus you have
Wait, no,
inspiration.
My inspiration.
Plus all her attacks are at advantage because of his reckless attack, so she doesn't need.
Oh, yeah. You don't need to use that.
Oh, so I don't need to. So I can put my...
It's an advantage. So 19 is going to hit.
19 is going to hit.
But you're going to have to... You had to move up to here because Great Sword does not reach on reach
That's
weapon
fine.
like the
That's
other.
fine.
So the second one hit him for 11 slashing.
23 total.
Yep, he's not bloodied yet. So
And I'm going to step down. I'm going to step back down here.
he'll get an attack of opportunity if you do.
Well, never mind then. Right there.
All right. It is Gam Gam's turn.
Move down. I'm gonna glare at him, placing the hex on him, and I'm going to grab Daro's healing, or not healing, his holy symbol, place it on his chest, and it's not time yet. And I'm gonna dig through my bag and use my healer feet on him.
All right.
So I will stabilize him and give him 1 hit point.
Okay. Did you want to use the healer's kit
Yes, it's in the
as
healer
an
chest.
action to give him back 1d6 plus 4?
I don't know if you can do both of those. I think if someone isn't down, then. Oh no! Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it says you can do
I can
that,
only-
and as
yeah.
an action, you can
I didn't
get
see
more.
the period. I thought that was a comma. There.
Yep. Plus, it gives additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. So that would
you
be
would
3 more.
Yeah, so 10 total. But
Yep. So Darrow, give yourself 10. Actually, there you go. When you're at -5, you're actually at 0. But yeah, 10. You're still prone until it's your turn.
Much obliged, Madam Gim Gim.
The
Proud
Minotaur is going to attack Varric. He is going to attack with advantage with a great axe using Reckless. That's going to be a crit against Varric. 25 points of slashing damage.
I'm down. I only had 22. So I'm down to 0.
All right. It's Darrow's turn. It costs half your movement rate to stand up, which will leave you with 10 movement points left if you want to stand up.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and stand up. I'm trying to see if I have anything that could...
This might be a good spot for one of those smites, but that's just my suggestion.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Divine Smite, so let me look at this real quick. I'll pin it.
Yeah, you can, depending on how many spell slot you want to use. Oh, wait. You only got one. So what it is you go ahead and attack him. Take one of your, on your spell slot, on your character sheet, under spells.
But only take it off if you hit him, because if you miss, you don't have to use it, because it's on a hit. You have the option
Right.
to do
So
it.
we'll have you go, you have to step up to him. But
I have half my movement.
yeah, so you have 10. You can move 2 of them.
And I can hit him from here, right?
Yes. And go ahead and attack him like normal. And if you hit, then we'll do the radiant damage also.
Alright, we're going to go for a big one here.
At advantage.
You swing your longsword and hit with a 19, since it's at advantage. So you're going to do the 7 slashing plus 2d8. Now, I don't know if on the left-hand side, you see the little dice? There's like
Yes.
a few figures. If you hit that dice, you can, on advanced roll, you can make it 2, and then on d20, you can make it d8, and then roll, and it'll roll it. Or you can do /roll space 2d8. So you're going to do an extra 4 points of damage. He's not undead or a fiend, so that's going to be 11. He's still not bloodied.
Can I also do my shield push now?
Yes. Now, Bo, will that work with him being larger?
He's only large, correct?
Right.
Yeah, I think it's one thing higher than you.
Okay. So, and is it it's just a, you want to go ahead and post your shield thing?
Yeah, it's a contested strength or athletics roll. So yeah, athletics.
It's just going to be an athletics thing.
And athletics will be where you had your perception roll. It's in that same column.
It's your athletics versus his athletics. Oh, you can't push him away.
Fucking beefy
He's
boy.
too strong. It is Varric's turn. I need a death save, Varric.
Mm-hmm.
Whispered to me. All right, mark that accordingly. Gam's turn.
Move there. I'm gonna do the same thing with Varric. I'm gonna dig through the pouch and
Okay. Rick. I'm gonna move you for a second. Clear off your death saves.
9 plus your level.
Yep, 12 hit points is what you'll have. I'll go ahead and add it on. You are prone, and I had to move Darrow because once you are back up, he can't be standing on you. Now the Minotaur's turn. He's going to attack Varric with his great axe, and he's going to do this without being reckless.
Stay strong, Sir Varric.
Oh, the 12 misses.
Nice roll.
It is now Darrow's turn.
Alright, so I was just reading. It looks like a bonus action. Let me read this real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You are still learning, so that is... I'd much rather you read on something.
So my vow of...
Enmity?
Yes, thank you. I was trying to bring my computer closer. I couldn't tell if it was an N or an M. So that looks like... I want to use that against the Minotaur.
Do you mind posting it?
Yes, there it is.
Okay, yeah, so for the next minute, you'll have advantage on attack rolls against him.
Yep. You want to take one of your channel divinities down, but you can do that after or once it's not your turn. You get attack rolls for the next 10, or bonuses for the next 10 rounds. I'm going to give you a yellow dot, which shows you got that up. So if you want to attack him, at advantage. Ooh, 11. 11 will miss.
You have an inspiration?
Nope.
Give him mine?
Do you have one?
I do.
Yes, you do. You can. So she's giving you an inspiration so you can attack again with your longsword, Darrow.
Roll again, sir.
Thank you, Sir Varric.
You're welcome.
21. That's going to hit for 12 damage. Now he's bloodied. Bloodied means he's at least halfway down in hit points. Now, Varric, it is your turn. You want to get up.
Crap, I'm going to stand up.
That takes 10 of your movement. And you're within 5 feet of him.
I'm going to remind you of this just in case you're not thinking about it. About a second wind.
And you're still whispering. You do the great weapon fighting, which you don't have to post that. It's an automatic thing.
Okay.
However, the 11's going to miss.
Still doing his...
No, he didn't attack recklessly.
Nope.
Oh, crap.
He didn't do that this time.
Crap.
So, do you want to use your second wind?
Yes.
1d10 plus 3 hit points back.
Oh, you're welcome. 1d10 plus 3.
All right. Add on 9.
9 more.
It is now Gamgam's turn. There are some cobwebs back in that place you're at, Gamgam. You feel right at home.
Yes, I'm covered nosing. Alright, you old bastard. Yeah! Fire the Eldritch Blast at him.
14 barely hits him. And he's got a hex on him, so that's 11.
Yeah, well, no, it's actually because it's not adding that for some reason. I thought I changed it, but we didn't see. The 8 should be plus 5 because I get my charisma modifier to that now because of my agonizing blast. So it should be 5 more.
16.
Yeah.
Nice, Gamgam.
Gamgam shoots a Eldritch Blast with agonizing pain. He is really wounded.
And I'm gonna duck back down here.
Nice shot, Gam.
It is his shot. Let's see. I don't know if he's wounded enough to... Now he thinks he can still take you guys. He's going
Foolish
to
creature.
attack Varric with recklessly.
At advantage.
Yes. At advantage. 12. 12's going to miss. It is now Darrow's turn. And you get to fight. You get to attack at advantage. I mean, you do anyway. Because of what you did, but also because of him.
Finish him off, boy.
2 advantages is just equal to 1 advantage.
Now, lay on hands, is that considered like a bonus action?
No, it's considered an action, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's not use that then.
Yeah, it says as an action you can touch a creature. And that can be you or somebody else. So.
Thank you, thank you.
And I believe any of your cure wounds spell or anything like that would also be an action.
Please don't lay on hands on him.
Lay your hands on me.
Feel better, Mr. Minotaur.
Just give it a good old long sword swing.
All right. And that is an advantage, and that 19 hits for 6 slashing damage. He is really wounded.
You're up already, you stinky bull.
It is Varric's turn. You swing a great sword, add advantage, and hit him for 13. How do you want to describe him dying?
With a loud groan as he falls to the ground.
He is dead. All is quiet.
I'm going to search his body.
You know, I didn't think Minotaurs were real. I've only heard about them in stories.
He's got a great axe. That's all he got on his body.
Okay.
There are skulls and bones arrayed in decorative patterns.
Do we feel any different since he's dead?
No.
Oh. Okay, I'm still going to hold the wall on the left-hand side. What do we see in here?
As you're in the middle of the room. Skulls and bones, and the walls are all decorated with bones and skulls. And
Do we see anything that...
Did you take anything from him? Oh, all he had was his great axe.
All he had was his great axe, you said.
Yeah.
Does there look like there's any sort of anything worth taking in here?
Laying on the ground, not that you see.
He probably has some kind of area he sleeps in.
Yeah, you don't see any area that he would sleep in yet.
I'm gonna attempt to be sneaky again.
All right. Too loud, people. You can easily be sneaky.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
See that red light up there, Barry?
Do. There's something red up here, guys. Something shining red.
And it's moving a little.
Let's proceed cautiously.
What you
says
see is a huge,
thing.
like 5 foot long beetle, and they have on his. It's like they're like lightning bugs. Got a huge red, glowing on their butt. We're gonna need an initiative.
Where are you guys at?
Right down here.
You yell, "Where are you guys at?"
Up here.
Need an initiative from Gam Gam and Daryl.
He gave us 24.
Oh, of course.
Darrow gave
I think
us 0.
Darrow's gonna attack last.
Oh, man.
Seems to be a common theme here.
He's a thinker. He's playing a tactician.
You have the initiative, and you are been sneaky.
Wait, we're fighting something?
Fire beams.
Oh, they don't have a thing on their butt. It's 2 glands above their eyes. Oh, and 1 in their abdomen. Yeah.
Above the eyes and
Place the
abdomen.
evil eye on this boy.
Yeah, the above the eyes are on little like eye stalks kind of thing. Like if you broke one off, you could use it as a torch. If it was still when he's not alive. Gam, what do you do? Sneak up.
Hexing this one.
All right. That one gets a bright blue hex. And you Eldritch Blast it. Whoosh. You catch it with an Eldritch Blast. A beam of crackling energy. You hit it with a 19. Instantly killing it.
Well placed shot, Madam Gem.
I don't like bugs.
Big bug. Any movement?
Oh God. I'm gonna move there and then quickly move back where I was.
So, it is Varric's turn.
Are they flying low, or I mean, can I? hit
They're
them
not
with-
flying. They're walking on the ground.
Oh, okay.
And these, they call them fire beetles. This one's still glowing red
Okay.
in a 10-foot radius. You swing your glaive at him. No wonder you're, Oh, did you take that guy's axe?
No.
Okay. No wonder you're bristling with weapons. No wonder you're encumbered. You swing your glaive. You gotta be within 10 feet of it. And you hit with a 14, doing 5 slashing damage. You guys are out of combat. I said, out of combat.
I'm gonna search their area.
Hopefully they weren't nice.
You, search in their area.
Did I
You
find
spend
anything?
a few minutes. You don't find anything
Oh,
other than
Something
their
else?
glowing
Oh.
butts and eyes.
and that circles back around. It looks like we're back at the beginning again, almost.
No sign of Bawand, I see, assume.
No, what?
No
Oh,
sign of
wand.
the missing
Oh,
wand.
Here, there's another fire beetle.
You see some red fire beetle stuff. Oh, as you step up in there, we need to roll an initiative.
Found more fire beetles.
However, Daryl, I'm gonna have you come back here, which is where you kind of were whenever she first initiative. She's gonna be fighting alone for a little bit because she was wandering around by herself. Not always a bad thing, but I will have Daryl and Gam roll an initiative. They just won't be able to do anything this first round. So as soon as you step up in there, Varric, this fire beetle comes out, charges, and attacks you. Giant fire beetle. He goes to bite you. Does an 18 hit?
What do they attack with? Yes.
Biting you. Gives you 4 slashing damage.
Ow!
Now it
Yeah.
is Varric's turn. Swing greatsword and miss. This other giant fire beetle. He's like, they seem hungry. He comes over. He's going to attack
I'm back. Sorry about that.
with a bite. I'm going to get an initiative from you there, Gam.
Miss.
You won't be doing anything this round, so it's no big deal.
He misses.
Darrow can't do anything this round, but giant fire beetle, this one's going to come over and attack. He tries to bite and he misses. It is now new round. This one fire beetle's going to try to attack her again.
How can you resort it?
Misses.
I'm sorry, before he attacks, Gam's turn. You hear her say, "Hey, more fire beetles! Ouch!"
So I'll dash.
And David, when you dash as an action, you can move twice your movement,
This can't attack.
but that's your action.
Alright, I will place the hex on this giant fire beetle with my bonus action.
Okay. It's got a nice green hex. This fire beetle is going to attack Varric. Very hungry they are. And he's going to miss big time. Now it's Varric's turn. Bring out that great sword and swing it. And it misses. Two-handed. Boom! Sling. Giant fire beetle is going to attack you. once again. Trying to. Oh, he hit with a 20
Whoa.
for 5 slashing. He takes a big chunk out of you. Nothing like getting killed by bugs. It's now Darrow's turn.
Last Darrow got a red dot on him.
Him and Varric are both bloody.
And so I can, I guess I would only be able to use a ranged weapon here, right?
Correct.
Then I might think about healing if I can. I think 1d8 plus 2 healing for cure wounds. Or I'm gonna do lay on hands.
Okay. You'll get back 5 plus, if you want to post that, up to your equal to your paladin level times 5.
And then I just remove 1 from my lay hands total count, right?
Right. And you can now, let's say you were amongst a bunch of people, you can split that up any way you want.
Oh, the healing?
Yeah, but you have to be able to touch them. So.
Gotcha.
Or alternately, you you can spend 5 points from your healing pool, which would be everything, and you can cure a disease or neutralize 1 poison.
Oh, that's good. So that would that be 15 total heal?
Your paladin level times 3. Yes, you got 15 points.
Nice, sir.
All right. Giant fire beetle is going to attack Varric. Ooh, missed.
Miss. Swing and a miss.
Gam's turn.
Gonna send an Eldritch Blast at this beetle.
Ooh, Eldritch Blast. 21, that's going to hit.
So 12 force, 1 necrotic.
12 force and 1 necrotic. Kills it. It falls
And
dead.
I will move the hex to this beetle.
Oh, the bottom on the bottom?
Yeah.
Beautiful light show, Gam.
Right, yeah.
He gets a bright blue hex.
Snakes and sparklers.
It is now Giant Fire Beetle's turn, the hexed one.
Thank you, Gam.
He is going to attack Varric as she's surrounded by them. Critical hit!
Critical hit.
He does 3 slashing though, that's all.
Baby, that's what you are.
Not much of a critical hit.
Critical hit.
Varric's turn. Which one do you want to attack?
Critical hit.
Which one do you want to attack?
How you like that shit?
Oh, very good. Very smart. Critical hit. I like that shit. Hard slice. 2 times damage. So you're going to do 18 points of damage to that guy. And he only had 4 hit points, so you split him in half.
Need you to teach me that technique later on, Sir Varric.
Will do.
It
Can
is
I
now.
use my second
Your what?
wind
You already
to
used it.
get back? Oh shit, that's right. Damn it.
Yep. Once per rest. It is now Darrow's turn.
That's considered touching Varric, correct?
Yes.
Then I'm going to go ahead and do lay hands on Varric.
Okay. And you could do that again?
I have 15 total on him. I don't know how often I can. Let me see if it says.
Yeah, like you have 15, you can use it until that number is depleted.
Oh, yeah. So like how many did you use on you? You got like 15 hit points in your pool. And so,
Oh, I got you. So it counts as hit points, not uses. I got
right,
you.
Right.
Okay, then let's go ahead and do cure wounds on Varric.
Okay. Now did you use all 15?
I did.
Okay. I'm putting it down to 0 on your sheet. Okay. Then yeah, cure wounds, you just click on that spell.
It is not wanting to let me. Oh, I don't think I have it selected. That's my bad.
Yeah, I think you can do it from the front page too.
I do
Oh,
not know
I
why.
see why. It's it's giving up another box that says what level do you want to cast it at. Because you can, if you once you get higher level spells, you can cast it at a higher level.
Ah, gotcha.
And it's probably behind your character sheet.
Yep.
So I will. There you go. It's going to be 4 hit points back to you.
Thank you, Sir Darrow. Arrow.
Apologies, it could not be more.
Hey, I'll take as many as you can give me.
So notice on your let's see, on your spells, it's got slots remaining 1 from 3 because you used 1 for this spell and then 1 for the divine smite.
Okay, yeah.
So you'll have 1 left, and you can cast any of those spells when you do that.
Okay, thank you.
But yep. And I will go through at some point and put down to where it gives the whole spell description. I'll add that to it so you can see what it does. Now see, like 2nd level, you add 1d8 more. 3rd level, 1d8 more. So...
And of course, you don't have to cast it at a higher level. You just have the option, like...
Right, you have the option to do it.
To use a spell slot of a higher level. Like Warlock, like my class, I don't have that option. I have to cast everything at the highest level possible. Because my spell, like Warlock spell slots are weird like that.
Great Fire Beetle Dead Guy's turn.
No, it's
We are on
Gam Gam's turn.
we're on round 4 now. Gam Gam's turn.
Let's send the Eldritch Blast at this beetle. Die, you damn bugs!
That is a hit with a 19.
13 force and 5 necrotic.
And that exploded him. He probably couldn't even cut off those things to use as light sources now because they're ruined so much. And you guys are out of combat.